Hi guys, this is Turn Manager Thursday, and I am John, your Turn Manager here at Villita, Lakeside, and Landings. Glass top stoves are a much admired kitchen appliance, both for their sleek modern design and ease of use. But there are trade-offs for kitchen beauty, and glass top stoves are notorious for being frustrating to keep clean. An oil splatter from homemade french fries will turn into a black burn if not wiped up. Tomato sauce that bubbled over last night is sure to become an annoying stain the next morning. So you have a few tough stains. Don't go back to cooking on medical oils just yet. Here are some tips on how to keep your glass top stove from becoming a grungy, frustrating mess and ultimately having to replace it at the end of your lease. First, we're going to go into prepping your stove. Your dinner has been served, the table is cleared, and the dishes are done. Before you dive into cleaning your glass top stove, make sure the range is turned off and completely cool. Spraying or applying any cleaning product that's hot can burn right into the glass, making it an even tougher challenge for you. Now you're going to need to know your pots and pans. Try to avoid pots and pans made from glass, stoneware, ceramic, or cast iron, which can even scratch the surface of a glass top stove. Even aluminum foil can mar the glass. Now you can use a razor to clean your glass top stove. Just be really careful. Here's what to do. So you're going to want to use specialty cleaners. There are many effective products on the market specifically for cleaning glass top stoves. Most are thick and creamy that won't damage the stovetop. Here's how a routine cleaning should go when using these products. I'm going to be using the Whirlpool cooktop cleaner. What you're going to want to do is add a small amount of liquid cleaner to the glass top and quickly spread a thin layer over the surface of the stove. You may use one of these here that comes with your kit or your fingers. Personally, I like to use my fingers here to get the liquid spread throughout the burner. You're going to want to allow the cleaner to set for about a minute. It should change from a liquid to a milky white, dry consistency. So now that we let the liquid set for a minute, you're going to want to use a clean, dry cotton cloth or paper towel to wipe the top thoroughly. Here I will be using some paper towels. Pay extra attention to any areas that feel rough to the touch. Once the cleaner has been removed, wipe down the surface of the stove again using another dry cloth. This will ensure the cleaner has been removed. And next we're going to want to put some cooktop protectant on it. Cooktop protectant typically comes in the kit with the cooktop cleaner. I'll be using the Whirlpool brand once more. What you're going to want to do is use a clean cloth or a paper towel. Apply it. And what the protectant does is it helps repel water, soils, stains, spills, grease, and cooking oils for easier, less frequent cleaning. You're going to want to apply it in circular motions. Get it nice and dry. And here you have a clean stovetop. Now if you have any streaks left behind by the protectant, you can apply some sprinkles of water or Windex to wipe it out. Now let's talk about for those really caked on stains. You're going to want to try this method here. I'm going to be using the same cooktop cleaner. Apply it to those stains. You're going to want to spread it once more. For this first application, I'm not going to let this one dry out because I'm going to be using a razor for this one. Now you're going to want to use the razor that is specifically designed for stovetop cleaning because this can easily scratch a stovetop, causing a even more permanent damage. So you're going to want to apply the razor and scrape in a back and forth motion. You're going to be able to feel any rough spots that are going to need some extra scraping. You're going to want to keep in mind to never use a corner of the scraper or razor blade because that will definitely scratch the glass. You're also going to want to keep in mind to never use the razor without using the cleaner because the cleaner acts as sort of a lubricant for the razor so that it can glide freely and easily across the glass. This area is going to need a little bit more attention. Alright, there we are. Perfect. Since I have cleaned this side, I'm also going to add the protectant. Wipe the polish dry. There we are. And now I'm going to get a full wipe here across the top. I'm only going to use a little bit of Windex here. Give it a nice even look. Perfect. Not all cleaners are created equal. You should never use cleaners with abrasive qualities on glass, such as steel wool. Should never touch a glass top stove. Scratches can cause food stains to become more embedded, permanently damaging the glass top. We can't stress this piece of advice enough. Grease, sauces, and spills are tough enough to stain the glass top stove if you leave it for another day. This will spell a disaster for you. Leaving errant food to sit or reheating burnt-on stains will only complicate your cleaning and can possibly cost you a lot of money. A lot of food should be removed as the stove is cool, but some foods are worse than others. Sugar or sticky spills, such as syrup or jelly, can actually make its way into the glass, causing pitting and cracking. Foods that get really stubborn when dried out, such as tomato sauce, grease, or even water from a boiling pot, requiring more pressure from you when you are rubbing out those stains. However, if you are consistently about keeping your glass top stove clean, you will be rewarded with a stain-free, polished appliance. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact our office. Until then, have a great day, and we'll see you next week.